Right guys, I've got practically twice as many European games as I have Japanese games, and I've got to try and squeeze this into a 10-minute video. Best of luck to me. Right, Seven Blades. Haven't played much through this, but it seemed quite good. Beyond Good and Evil. It's alright, it's not... I don't... it's not worth... It's got a good enough story to it, but the control and battle system is a bit clunky. Dead or Alive 2. Interesting fact, the slipcase that this comes in is for the Japanese version and not the European version. Hang on, there you go. I did have the Japanese version, but it was destroyed in a fire. Right, the English version of Devil May Cry, so I know what I'm doing. Devil May Cry 2. Haven't played this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition Dante's Awakening, which hasn't been opened yet, so it's still sealed. Yay! Probably won't be worth anything, but not that I worry about that because I intend on opening it. Fantavision. Now, I did have the Japanese version of this, but that was also destroyed in a fire. So I had to get the European version, which is a bit of a shame really, because the female that's on there sounds different, and no. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to it. But this is a really good game. It was also one of my first... Did I say it was my first Japanese game? No. But yeah, this is one of my first Japanese games that I bought, and it's actually really good. we call it a firework 'em up. Oh my god, it's got the old Elspo rating on it. Hyper Street Fighter 2. It's Street Fighter. What more do you need? Intellivision Lives, or Lives, however they want to do it. History of Video Gaming. Yes, it's from this that I realised that the Intellivision sucks balls. Jak and Daxter. I haven't played this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, it does, from what I've seen of it, it looks like a pretty fun game. The King of Fighters Maximum Impact with slipcase, but no booklet, which was supposed to come with it. But you know, it's alright. It's, as King of Fighters games go, it's pretty good. Not overly keen on the King of Fighters games, but you know, I can play one every once in a while. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I actually bought this a couple of days ago because I was really curious, and because I've gotten quite used to Grand Theft Auto 4 now, so I was quite curious as to what the remaining ones are like. I probably won't play too many of them, but I'll at least give Liberty City Stories a go. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. This was actually my first Guitar Hero, and apparently it's been suggested that this shouldn't be your first Guitar Hero because it's so hard. I kind of half agree with that. Some of the songs on there are dirt hard. Guitar Hero World Tour. I played this a couple of times. I haven't played it since because it's crap. Metal Slug 3. Whoop. Metal Slug 4. Metal Slug 5. This actually really annoys me that I have these 3 Metal Slug games, because now Metal Slug Anthology is available on PlayStation 2, which has really pissed me off to no end. Mercury Meltdown Remix, which is still sealed because I just haven't gotten around to opening it yet. I haven't got around to playing it or anything like that, so yay. Midway Arcade Treasures 2, and before we say anything else, let's just have a moment's silence for Midway and their demise. Cool. Right, yeah, I built this purely for Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, that's all. All the other games on there are alright, but it was just for those 2 that I really bought it for. Mortal Kombat Deception. I quite enjoyed this. It was a good laugh. The adventure mode, I'm going to say that. What was it actually called? Oh yeah, that was it, a Conquest. Yeah, that was alright. I enjoyed it. I've not actually played it online, and I probably won't either. Obscure. I haven't got the second game yet, but I really do want to get hold of it. This is... I haven't played much of this, but it's really good for what I have played of it. Oni. Not played too much of this, but didn't get on with it particularly well either, but I'm not completely close-minded, so I'll probably bung it in my machine again and let it give it another go. I sit back a bit now. Okami. Oh, Cammy! I am so glad I've got the PlayStation 2 version of this and not the Wii version. Because from what I've seen on certain videos on the internet, the Wii remote, as far as controlling the Celestial Brush is concerned, can be a bit temperamental. That's what I've gathered anyway. Resident Evil Survivor 2. Now this is really interesting, this version, because unlike... Where is it? Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. It's there somewhere. But anyway, unlike Gun Survivor 2 Biohazard, this does not allow you to play with the analog controller, the dual shock pad. It only allows you to play with the Guncom. I never really worked out why. Well, it certainly doesn't like me playing with it anyway. Resident Evil 4 tin book, because I love tin books. I quite like Resident Evil 4 as well. Sonic Unleashed. Oh yes, gotta have that. I was going to get the Wii version, but I decided, no, the PlayStation 2 version is probably going to be the least... You're probably not going to be able to pick up the Wii version a lot easier than you would do the PlayStation 2 version. SoulCalibur 2, the best SoulCalibur ever. Better than number 3, and a downside better than number 4. Speaking of which, there it is, SoulCalibur 3. Here comes a classic for all you old golden oldies. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Spy versus Spy. I still haven't fully completed this yet. I really must get back onto that. Super Buster Move. It's actually Puzzle Bobble. There's a big baby on the front blowing up bubble. What the hell's going on with that? Yeah, we're getting through in good time actually. Tekken 5, brilliant game. Oh my god, I wish this was online. But then again, if this was online, it'd probably have a crappy online mode, just like Tekken 6 does. Time Splitters, I've yet to play this, so I'm looking forward to it. The same goes for Time Splitters 2. And finally, we got through that in really good time. Under the Skin. This is really hard. It looks cute because of all the cartoony graphics and everything, and you got the nemesis right there with Jill Valentine. But it's really hard. At least I think it is anyway. It's not hard as in the game throws absolutely everything at you to make sure that you just can't complete the level. It's hard because it's challenging. And it's all over the place now. But yeah, there we go. That's my PlayStation 2 collection. That's my laptop on the left hand side of the screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. That's my PlayStation 2 collection. I'll see you in another video showing off whatever's next. Ciao.